am Anita of My Duke and I podcast, and wherever you are in the world, darlings, I hope you're having the most fabulous day. And if you're seeing the show for the very first time and you like the show, please subscribe, like, and share, and make sure you hit that notification bell so when an episode comes out, you will be the first to know. Oh my goodness. Harry went to England and he slayed honey. Harry looked so happy. And the clear message there to me, in my opinion, was that nobody is going to tell Harry when and where he should be in England and when he should come to England. This is his homeland. This is where he was born. And if he has some engagement or some matters to take care in England, he's going to go there, put his shoulders up, and walk proud. Okay, and that's what he did. So proud of him. And let me just start off with all the things that he did. Those pictures, oh my goodness, they were absolutely beautiful to see. Harry was in his element. That's why I say the Invictus Games is near and dear to his heart. That is his baby, and it shows. Okay, so the first engagement, which surprised us because, as I said, the Sussexes, the way they move very swiftly, and everything is under lockdown, and I'm just loving it. I just love the element of surprise, don't you all? Absolutely love it. So Harry had this surprise meeting that nobody knew about. We knew about the service, but we didn't know about the first meeting that he had, and he was part of a panel, and I believe the chairman of the Invictus Games was also there. And they were discussing about how the Invictus Games came about and how so many lives has been touched by the Invictus Games. Harry talked about all these different families that have approached him about how their lives and their families' lives have all been impacted by the Invictus Games. So it's just beautiful to see. It's a win-win. It's Harry's baby. This is something that he loves, and I think it brings a lot of joy to his heart when he sees so many people benefiting from the Invictus Games. And to him, what it says is sort of confirmation as to what he's doing is the right thing, and we saw that on his face. It was just absolutely lovely to see. I know Diana is somewhere looking down on him and being proud of her son and saying, "Well done, son." Absolutely. And the second thing that he did over there, at least that's what we saw, is that they had the Invictus Games service. And of course, I don't know if you guys know that I did the Invictus poem. I'm going to pull it down so that I could show you guys. And of course, Daniel did it. Daniel Lewis did it. And I was saying, who did it better, me or Daniel? Okay, guys, you guys be the judge. Let's listen.
Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. under the bludgeonings of choice. My head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid.
But he's an actor, I'm sure he did it better. Anyway, so it was a beautiful service. It was nice to see that even though King Charles or whatever, William, whatever his name is, didn't come and support Harry had Diana's brother Charles, and he also had I just remember something that I saw on Twitter as I said Charles. Somebody said the only Charles that we ever want to see around Harry or hear about is Charles Spencer. Not Charles, okay, not quote unquote King Charles. But it was nice to see that Harry's, mother's side of the family showed up for him and came and support him. His uncle, Charles Spencer, came, as well as Jane Fellows. She was also there to support Harry. It was lovely to see that, as much as people wanted Harry to be alone, he's not alone, and he had his Invictus family. That church was packed. There were so many people in there, and they were all happy to be there and happy to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. What a beautiful community that was, to see so many people so happy and joyous to celebrate such a momentous occasion. And then after the service, I got part of the, by the way, yes, let me just step back a little. I got part of the speech. I didn't get the full speech of of Harry, but whatever he said, it was meaningful, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed it. And after the service, Harry went outside, and he met a couple of people out there, and he got to interact with them as he normally does, and that was nice to see. And of course the people were indeed happy. They were cheering for him, and it was just nice to see Harry doing what he loves doing, which is serving people, and in the process changing people's lives one at a time. So that was really nice. And of course he left on the 9th. I saw a report out there saying Harry was exiting England, which I love how he did it. He came in, he was very busy, he was engaged, and he got out of there. But he didn't leave, not until he met with the families of Scotty's Little Soldiers, and Harry is the patron of Scotty's Little Soldiers. He's been part of this organization for the longest time, and these little soldiers, God bless their hearts, they are the children of deceased military personnel, and it's just, Harry just puts a smile on these children's faces. He cheers them up. He knows how to interact with children, and children sense the pureness that is in Harry, and the dignified human being that he is, and what he brings, this childlike joy and happiness. It rubs off them, and they really enjoy being in his presence. So that was really nice to see that he was able to put that into his itinerary, into his schedule, and spend some time with these children, because these children, they've been through a lot, and that organization is a tremendous organization, doing so much for these children, providing them with support, with housing, with food, psychological help, you name it, mental health, help. All of these things they're provided, and yes, so Harry did so much in this short period of time, and kudos to him. Okay, Diana's good son. So definitely proud. And right after this successful trip to the United Kingdom, Harry and Meghan, of course, they're going off to Nigeria. Remember, Meghan is 43% Nigerian, so she's going to be on her home turf. You hear that, African people? Okay, so she's going to be on her home turf, and looking forward to seeing the photos that is coming from Nigeria with Harry and Meghan. And it seems like Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria is rubbing people the wrong way. I don't know why. They have their jobs to do, they have their organizations, and they have to attend to it, and they should not hold back because some people are going to be offended. That is on them. Whoever is offended, that is on them. And it's sad that they're looking for Harry and Meghan to move with their permission, which they will never get. And I'm happy that they're living their lives and they're going about their business. So it was reported that they're going to be in Nigeria on Friday, and they have several engagements during that time. And there was a briefing as to what events they're going to be participating in. And remember that Nigeria wants the Invictus Games they want to host the Invictus Games, and I think that would be great for Nigeria, because anywhere the Invictus Games go, it's definitely revenue for that country that is hosting it. So looking forward to when Nigeria's day come for them to be hosting the Invictus Games. Bravo to them. And so here is the itinerary. You can listen to it for yourself.
It's going to be a very, very busy one for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. As soon as they arrive in Nigeria on Friday, they would be received at the defense headquarters here around 12 o'clock local time. And from there, they're going to be having a very busy day. Where they're going to be visiting wounded soldiers, having interactions with them in Abuja, as well as working with an NGO that is representing the victors in Nigeria. And afterwards, they'll be traveling to Kaduna, we're told. They'll go to the reference hospital in Kaduna, where we have soldiers wounded in action. And then they'll return back to Abuja, where they'll also be interfacing with soldiers engaged in volleyball, still those wounded in action, and then working in partnership with the Victors Foundation in Nigeria.
And looking forward to all of what Harry and Meghan will be doing, and no doubt how they're going to be impacting the lives of the people and them that they're going to encounter. I mean to say, every time you hear stories of encounters that people have had with Harry and Meghan, they've all been hopeful, and they leave with a sense of purpose and a sense of joy to take them through all the difficulties that they're going through. So that's very nice to see, and hopefully we get a lot of pictures for the next couple of days of Harry and Meghan. I know Meghan is filming her cooking show, and she's very busy, but it's nice to see that she's not too busy for Africa, the motherland. Okay, and yes. The people of the United Kingdom, they're mad as hell because Meghan decided that she didn't want to go to England. And Harry did a great job without her being there. They don't always have to do the same engagement, okay? So, yes, let people be mad if they want. And the way that they treated Meghan, I don't believe that they're deserving of, her presence. So, yes, let them be mad. And I know when they're doing all the calculations for, all the shows that they're going to be having, they're going to be very mad because they're going to have less to talk about, which is, the fact that Naked wasn't there. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. And by the way, I just wanted to mention that on Harry and Meghan's website, Sussex.com, they're posting the information that is taking place with all of their engagements there. So you can go there and read up on all of the things that they're doing. So keep an eye on Sussex.com if you want up-to-date information as to what they're doing in Africa and, as usual with their engagements. So, yes. Take care. Love each and every one of you guys. Bye.